What the fuck is up, collective? Welcome to my channel. My name is Orsi, and this is a general collective reading. Take what resonates, relinquish what the fuck don't. Remember, time is fluid, so at any time during this divination, this could be confirming or validating events from your past. This could be events currently going on around you, or potential possibilities in your near future. So take what resonates and relinquish what the fuck don't. Switch the signs and roles as needed to fit your timeline. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So if I'm speaking of a masculine, switch the roles to fit your timeline if it's a female or a feminine. So the tea is cold now. All right, so maybe you've left some drama, and that's what I was picking up in the pre-shuffle. You may have ended a situation with a community or a family group. Yeah, you've healed from something that you ended, and they're noticing that you being away from them has allowed a lot of drama conversations to subside. So let's find out what this energy is. Yeah, because there's a community of people that are awakened to what it is that you're creating or that you're participating in. Yeah, you're on your own. You're independent. You're keeping a lot of the things to yourself that you're doing. And so now the tea is cold now. So you're over it. You moved on, and now there's a family or a community of people or a community that you left is noticing your absence and the love that you truly have. It's authentic. It's genuine. Yeah, strength. That's the central issue here. Your courage, your strength, your bravery. Yeah. Maybe you had to leave some untraditional, unorthodox community or family. Something just wasn't sitting right with you. You might be a spiritual healer, a guru, and there's some creativity about this newfound love that you have. Yeah. What's the obstacle here for you? What's the obstacle for the collective, please, Holy Spirit? Someone's bothered by your strength, your courage, your bravery, your elegance, your ability to tame a beast. You might have you might have been faced with a lot of tension, stress, and now you're over it. What does the collective need to know, please, Holy Spirit? What's the obstacle here? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's reaping what they've sowed. Somebody here is real lazy. They're not wanting to put in any effort for something. It's because somebody here lacks confidence. Somebody broke a contract. Maybe somebody's not working with you any longer. Somebody didn't want to work with you. That's a problem here. Huh. Yeah, you leaving a family dynamic or some community because you ended a situation or a situation came to an end. And so this is the problem is somebody's not paying someone or someone's not working with someone. Yeah. What does the collective need to know, please, about the subconscious? What is it that's not being talked about? What does the collective need to know, please, Holy Spirit? Yeah, this new journey that you're on, Aquarius. Yeah, you might be dealing with an Aquarius, or this might be you. You might have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. But there's Leo here. You got Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius. Yeah, there's a lot of things have died down now that you've left because somebody knows that you're moving on. You have this the new journey. Could be San Francisco. Something about this mountain in the background, the Golden Gate Bridge. I don't know, taking a leap off a cliff here, but there's no worry. There's no worries. Somebody might be out in the middle of a desert, or yeah, it's weird. Somebody could just be enjoying life, and people are noticing that about you. That's what the energy is around you. People are noticing how loving you are, and you're not bothering anybody, but you let this drama die down. Yeah, you're over it. It's the past is the past. Yeah. What does the collective need to know about the recent past here? What about the recent past? You were real brave about something, or you spoke a truth, or you held on to this, and that's a problem for someone who broke a contract with you. Recent past, please. Yeah, there's some celebration or milestone that happened in the past. Maybe you weren't present for it, or somebody may have been asking about you. Maybe this mother. There might have been a mother here. You might be a mother. It might be your mother, a mother figure. Someone was here. They were being celebrated for their bravery, for what they were doing, but something about someone lacking some creativity, some passion. Somebody here isn't confident. Yeah, they lack responsibility. Somebody here could have been doing something really foolish, or somebody here was just taking a leap of faith and starting something new. And somebody didn't want to work with this person, or somebody didn't pay them their worth. But somebody here in the recent past was being recognized for their achievements, their victory. It's a celebration. Yeah. August 6th might be significant. Let's see. Yeah, we have this mother, this empress energy, the divine feminine, fertility. Yeah, what about the recent, what are the intentions, expectations? What are they intending on doing here? Yeah, somebody didn't work with you, and that's a problem for them because you're brave, you're courageous. Yeah, what does the collective need to know, please? Intentions, expectations. Oh, that fell to the ground. Temperance. Something about you having discernment, you having moderation. Yeah, there's something about this intelligence, this independence you have. You know a truth. You keep things really close, tight-lipped, but you're very enigmatic. You're very ominous. Like people notice you, but you don't stand. You don't make efforts to stand out. But however, you deal with things very gracefully. And there's something about here you being using having discernment, being balanced, tempered, even keeled. Somebody was trying to poke this lion, and that's why you know, they held back communicating with you, or held back offering you something. Somebody didn't make an offer to you, and there's something here in the recent past about you being celebrated, or somebody being celebrated, a victory. It's a coming together, like a milestone. Yeah. What happened? Let's find out what the collective needs to know about the near future. What the fuck? What does the collective need to know about this in the near future? If you're balanced, someone here isn't really putting in the effort. They have no creativity. They're very material. They don't know how to budget. They're not learning anything. They're not learning anything. The near future, please, was the collective need to know. Oh fuck. You're in the flow, and there's something catastrophic happening in the near future. Damn. Yeah, there's some you're on this like streak. You're just going with the flow. You're balanced. Someone, yeah, wow, loss of inheritance. There's a windfall of, there's a loss of money here. This has to do with money. Maybe a family was fighting. You moved on from something because there's something cataclysmic, catastrophic here at the in the near future, and it has to do with you being balanced and somebody not putting in the effort with you, because maybe you were doing something brand new. You're on this journey. Someone didn't want to join you on it, or somebody knows that you're doing something creative because somebody here lacks that, and it's an honor. It's being recognized. Someone here has has an award coming to them, or someone here put in the effort. Yeah, there's some shocking Scorpio energy out here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody here is in the flow. You're not you're allowing things to occur. It's karma. You're letting time play out, and that's where now things have gotten. You've moved on from a situation that ended. You're allowing things, you're trusting your intuition, and you're going within, and you're keeping things close to yourself. You're not sharing a lot of information, maybe, and you know, maybe that's the issue. Maybe you went from letting go of all the material things in your past, and now you're just focused on you and healing. And somebody here in the near future is there's there's something catastrophic, a devastating loss. It's an end. Something's ending. Yeah, no more drama maybe for someone. Well, let's keep going, but let's find out. The lens we're looking through, please. What does the collective need to know about the lens we're looking through? Yeah, you're holding on to something. You're holding on to this bravery, this courage, or somebody here sees you holding on to a lot. A truth, maybe. Yeah, resilience, perseverance. Yeah, you're just very determined here. Or someone here ha- is seeing you, or someone here is holding on to something about what it is you're doing, or you're holding on to something you're doing. Pentacles could be dealing with the earth sign, maybe an Aquarius Capi cusper, or it could be a Virgo Leo cusper. Yeah, what's in the environment here? Yeah, somebody here didn't heal from something. Yeah, because they're not willing to they're not willing to trust their intuition. Yeah, they they base things off value of, yeah, whatever the value, they base things off of value. So if they don't have something, they don't see the value in it, or if they don't have what somebody else has, it because it's not shiny and brand new. And somebody here is just they're holding on to something, and it's gonna be it's a tower in the near. It's gonna bring an end to something in the near future, whatever somebody's holding on to. It's, yeah. What about this in the environment? What does the collective need to know about the environment, please? Yeah, there's no more drama, and someone's just, yeah, someone's really balanced here. You're working on something. Someone here didn't put in the work. In the environment, please, what does the collective need to know? Ooh, man. You know what? A lot of these cards want to come out, but nothing's coming out. What does the collective need to know of the environment, please, Holy Spirit? Somebody here was doing some fuck shit behind your back, or or you tried to sneak away, or somebody's tried to sneak away from doing something. That's why somebody didn't put in the work, because somebody thought they could plan and plot something against you. but you're too strong. Somebody maybe wanted this recognition. Somebody wanted some recognition for something that they took from you. That's why somebody's holding on to something. Somebody's holding on to something they took from you. Yeah. An inheritance, maybe property that was left to you, money that's owed to you. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, it's a relationship. Ace of Cups. Maybe maybe there was a relationship that somebody had a child with, and someone 121. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. There may have been someone that thought they could take someone's inheritance. Somebody may have passed on and left some money that was given or owed to you, and they kept it, or they thought they could sneak away with it because that brings honor, or there's something honorable or very courageous, very brave, very this is this is honorable. This is like an honor. This is like being recognized for something, and it's a catastrophe in the near future. It's because there's something about you being oh wow, look what fell out. Yeah, there's something very karmic. Somebody's in their shadow. Somebody is attempting to get away with some deception by holding on to something, and they don't want to let go of it because there's great honor with this because of your bravery. It's a shitload of money. What the fuck? This could be, you may have a lot of money coming to you, property, and it's somebody here didn't want to put in the work with you, or somebody knows about somebody keeping something from you. What's the hopes and fears, please? What does the collective need to know about the hopes and fears? That's why those cards didn't want to come out so fast. And that's why you left. That's why you moved on from this situation. You knew people were trying to attack you. A community of people may have been trying to attack you, trying to discredit you, trying to get you to go crazy, because this is someone who's in their head about people are against them, they're just a liar. Somebody may have snuck away with something. They may have been really deceptive, plotting and planning. Yeah. Hopes and fears, please. What does the collective need to know about the hopes and fears? That you're this Queen of Pentacles. Damn. Yeah, you're this Queen of Pentacles. You brighten up a room, and someone's afraid of that. Somebody was trying to attack you, but it doesn't match. Whatever someone's saying, it doesn't match the actions that you are, because you're recognized. People like you. You're brave. You love people unconditionally. You give good advice. You communicate well, and maybe you are in touch with animals. Maybe you have a lot of pets, or maybe pets just gravitate towards you. Yeah, you need your flowers. You're being recognized. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords under the deck. That's the truth about you being this Aquarius, this healer. And people want to celebrate with you. Yeah, there's something about you that they're not. People are talking bad about you, and you're not even present. Or people want to know, where's so-and-so? How come she hasn't come around? Well, why don't you call? Why don't you write? Why don't you email them? Oh, I don't have their number. Oh, I'll email them. I'm sure everybody has an email. But there's no communication here. There's no communication going on here. All this is, except here, it's lies, deception, plotting, scheming, deceiving. This is the only communication that's in the environment, and they're lies about somebody running off from this Leo energy. Somebody who's really brave. You're courageous. Somebody may have been so mean to you that you just calmed them down, and you did it elegantly, and you did it with grace. people talk bad about you, but you don't snap back. Yeah, you don't snap back at anybody. You're balanced. You're in the flow. Someone here needs to wake the fuck up. Because you have a truth. There's a truth. You have clarity. That's why you moved on from something that ended, a situation that ended. You weren't going to deal with this any longer. You're taking this new journey in life. And someone here is holding on to some false narrative about you. And they keep trying to bring it up, but it's not working because now it's coming out. What does the collective need to know about the outcome, please? What's the outcome? Please, Holy Spirit. Outcome, please. Someone's afraid that someone could be jealous of you. Someone could be jealous of you. That's why they were plotting and scheming against you. And that's why they're holding on to something. Somebody's envious. Could be this Cancer, Chariot. You're in control, or someone's coming towards you, or there's something about where you're going that you're just this divine feminine. Yeah, I'm dealing with there's a female here, or there's a masculine who's in his feminine energy, who's balanced. This is balance. This is will. This is victory. This is taking charge. This is in control. You're in control of your destiny, and someone here tried to take something away. Somebody here tried to sneak off with something that you have control over. Because you're balanced. This could be someone's facing fucking karma big time for whatever they tried to manipulate here. Because they weren't doing shit here. What the fuck? You're this empress. You're this divine feminine. You're beautiful as fuck. What the hell? All right. Okay, I gotta pick here. What does the collective need to know? Yeah. Let's find out what the collective needs to know. Got it. You've been ready. Ooh, fuck. You've been ready. Let's wrap this up. What does the collective need to know, please, about this strength? What does the collective need to know, please? Clarify strength. What do we need to know about this? There's something about someone trying to plot and scheme against you. You ended the situation by moving on. Yeah, because something isn't originating with someone. And that's why. It's because they're holding on to something. Or someone didn't want you to create something from within. Yeah. Someone feels rejected because there's, this fate. Someone could be seeing a fortune teller, or someone might think they can read someone's future, but you're a divine prince, you're a divine empress. Divine feminine, what the fuck? I'm fucked. I'm fucking high as fuck. Strength, origin reverse. Something doesn't originate with someone. Someone could be in their ego. And that's why somebody doesn't want to work with someone, or someone didn't pay someone because maybe they're in their ego, because they want to claim, they don't want to be caught for stealing something or trying to discredit you. But the tea's so cold right now. It's like, it's over. There's no more drama. It's like you've moved on. And right now it's this empress there's something fated about what's going on here. Somebody tried to alter your destiny. Somebody may have been envious of you. Could have been something on a motorcycle, maybe on a trip. Somebody could be traveling towards you. Or there's something about someone traveling towards someone, and it's shocking news. It's a catastrophe. It's an upheaval. It's done. It's like something's being done with because somebody here was celebrated for something. Yeah, something's faded. Page of Pentacles reverse. What does the collective need to know about the Page of Pentacles reverse, please? Yeah, this is the obstacle, the challenge here, because the issue is something didn't start from with somebody. Wow, a child. Yeah, it's creativity. Somebody didn't create something. This truth is not. There's a truth around someone not creating something. Maybe you spoke out about somebody not being authentic, or something didn't originate. You spoke a truth about someone not, or something being unoriginal. Something was not, something didn't originate from somewhere, someone, something. And someone was trying to be real sneaky and deceptive about it. But they're not talking about, nobody's talking about it. But it's in the environment, there's a lie, and nobody's talking about it. They're just keeping quiet. But they're not doing anything. They're like ghosting you. Yeah, because you have this imagination, this mother, this fertility. But there's something very imaginative. Yeah. You have a beautiful mind. You have a beautiful heart. Wow, who would want to harm you? Damn. Page of Pentacles reverse. What does the collective need to know about this Page of Pentacles reverse, please? Yeah, they're afraid, man. Someone is deathly afraid of being caught, being seen as a thief because of their envy about an empress. Yeah, they're having to compromise now. Somebody needs to come to an agreement with you, or somebody needs to come towards you and compromise about something that was taken. The Fool, please. What does the collective need to know about this Fool, the subconscious? Nobody's talking about this. Nobody's talking about what your journey you're on. You're not sharing this. Yeah, because this family feels trapped. It's a community of people, man. They're having, yeah, they want out of this nightmare. There's a community of people here, or you're, yeah, this family's trapped because they didn't give you something, or someone didn't pay you something, or someone didn't work with you. Someone didn't give you your just due. It could be a mother you're dealing with, or you're this mother that someone knows you're loving, you're not trapped, and you're on your way. You're isolated, but you're moving. You've isolated from this community of people. What is the Six of Wands, please? Holy Spirit, what does the collective needs about this? Somebody bullied someone out of their coronation. Yeah, because somebody here is really fucking furious. Or this made you furious about, there's an empress here that's furious, a mother that's mad, or someone's mad at this divine feminine. Yeah, some kind of collaboration that somebody's angry about. Somebody could have worked together with someone about some deception. What is this Temperance here? Please clarify, please. Holy Spirit, Temperance. Your friendships. Someone here has friendships that are balanced. You're balanced. You don't cause problems with your friends, but people around you wanted to create these things about you. They're lies. People were pointing out false narratives about you. But they got to hold on to something, right? Because you becoming you in your authenticity makes them a liar. And they don't want that. They don't want people to know the truth about you. The Tower, please. What does the collective need to know about this Tower in the near future? Fuck. So there's a friendship group that maybe you're balanced when it comes to these friendships, and there's something it's a catastrophe. It's in the near future. Because, yeah, someone's stressed about this ending. Because they're afraid as fuck. Because they bullied you. And they were trying to be really deceptive. There's a family here that is trapped about your new start, where you're going, because you're in control. You're man, you might be starting a new family somewhere, and someone is like hurt, a family, because they didn't work with you, because they tried to do something behind your back. Yeah, because somebody wasn't saving this money, or somebody was trying to spend your savings. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody was being miser, like a fucking miser, man. Somebody was worried. Somebody was more worried about money than it was about your relationship with them. Four of Pentacles, please. What does the collective need to know about this Four of Pentacles? Somebody didn't plan something when it came to this third wheel that is being exposed. Somebody could be holding on to it. Yeah, it's a community of people, and somebody could be having like working with someone because there's two people here that are trying to bully someone, and now they wanted you to feel stressed and experience like no help, no support, but somebody could be going through that because of this what they did to you. Maybe they want to apologize to this Empress. Four of Pentacles, please. What does the collective need to know about the lens we're looking through? Somebody knows that something didn't originate. There's a truth. There's a truth around what someone didn't originate. Yeah. Somebody has to come. Somebody has to compromise whatever it is they're holding on to. They're needing to like. They're not. They're not allowing for any growth because they won't spend money. They won't. They won't help someone out, and now someone's having to compromise. Their money's not growing. It's they're holding on to something too tight. They spent it, and now they're afraid, or because somebody spent the money, or somebody gave their money away, and that's why they're afraid. Seven of Swords, please. What does the collective need to know? Seven of Swords in the environment. There's some deception, lies. Somebody wants to apologize. Damn. Because you're not feeling lonely, or this mother isn't feeling lonely, or there's something about this mother doesn't want to feel lonely anymore, or someone doesn't want to feel lonely because this Empress is not in their life. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, please. What does the collective need to know about this Queen of Pentacles? Hopes and fears. Somebody's envious. Somebody wants to apologize for being envious about you. Somebody's stressed. They bullied you. Now they need to compromise. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, please. Hopes and fears. Wow. These cards want to come up, but nothing's popping out. Queen of Pentacles, please. Hopes and fears. Someone wants out of this nightmare about a Queen of Pentacles. Fear, stress, bullying, nightmare. They need to compromise. It's a family. Somebody in a family. They need to apologize because somebody here's you're in control of where your destiny is going. Somebody tried to alter your destiny, maybe. This family's trapped because of your new beginning. Because you know the truth. You stuck it out because something didn't originate with you. This Chariot, we got Cancer energy here, please. What does the collective need to know about this, please? Outcome. Yeah, you have this luck. Yeah, you have this good fortune. Somebody here was very jealous or envious of it. But you're in control of your own destiny. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting this winning. You're getting your somebody bullied you out of obtaining some gift or some means of something that you were owed. And now there's someone here that doesn't want to feel lonely anymore without you. Because the tea is cold. Yeah, the tea is cold now. There's no more drama. And so now they can't blame you for anything because of it's all because things are starting to surface about what they did, and now they're needing to apologize about something they were doing behind your back because you're the one with this good luck, you're the one with this fortune, you're the one in control, you're the one that originates something. Something doesn't originate with someone. Something doesn't originate from someone. And maybe this family is trapped, or someone trapped a family because of whatever it is you're taking part in, whatever journey you're on. This family, someone's trapped in this family. That's in the subconscious, and they're afraid because they were supposed to offer you something and someone didn't. Anyways, take what resonates, relinquish what the fuck don't. Peace, love, and light, collective.